Hello dear students. Today I am going to start new topic of our lesson 2 of civics, directive principles of state policy. As I told you in our earlier class, the constitution has extensive provision to ensure social and economic welfare of the people of India. And in this regard, two specific provisions have been made, one in the form of directive principles of state policy and other as fundamental rights. So, directive principles of state policy we have already read. Today we will start with fundamental rights. So, what are fundamental rights? Fundamental rights are essential human rights that are offered to every citizen irrespective of caste, race, creed, place of birth, religion, or gender. These are equal to freedoms, and these rights are essential, means these are necessary for the personal good and society at large. Means fundamental rights are essential human rights which is helpful in our overall development. See, right to education is every child's fundamental rights. These fundamental rights are defined as a basic human rights of all the citizens, and the Constitution of India guaranteed elaborate fundamental rights to its citizen in part 3 of the Constitution. So it is very essential for an individual for his all-round development. These are human rights. So there are 6 fundamental rights: right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to religion, cultural and educational rights, and the right to constitutional remedies. One by one I will explain. First one is right to equality. Means equality before law. Article 14 of the Constitution guarantees that all citizens shall be equally protected by the laws of the country. And second, social equality and equal access to public areas. Article 15 of the Constitution states that no person shall be discriminated on the basis of caste, color, language, etc. Every person shall have equal access, means equal right to go to public place like public parks, museums, wells, buildings, ghats and temples, etc. Equality in matter of public employment also. The Constitution lays down that the state cannot discriminate against anyone in the matters of employment. All citizens can apply for government jobs. And this equality right also abolished untouchability. Article 17 of the Constitution abolishes the practices of untouchability. Practice of untouchability is an offensive and anyone doing so is punishable by law. So this is the right to equality. Next is right to freedom. Freedom of speech and expression. It enables an individual to participate in public activities. Then freedom to assemble peacefully without arms. You can gather anywhere and state can impose reasonable restrictions in the interest of public order and the sovereignty and integrity of India. Freedom to form associations or unions. Then freedom to move freely throughout the territory of India. You can go anywhere in the India, and state puts reasonable restriction. Then next is freedom to reside in and settle in any part of the territory of India. You can reside anywhere, but uh, same state subject to reasonable restrictions in the interest of general public or for the protection of the other individuals. So what are fundamental rights? Fundamental rights are essential human rights that are offered to every citizen irrespective of caste, race, creed, place of birth, religion or gender. These are equal to freedoms and these rights are essential, means these are necessary for the personal good and society at large. Means next one is right to religion. According to the constitution, all religions are equal before the state and no religion shall be given preference over the other. Citizens are free to preach, practice and propagate any religion of their choice. Then we have cultural and educational rights. In Article 29 and 30, any community which has a language and a script of its own has the right to conserve and develop it. All minorities, religious or linguistic can set up their own educational institutions to preserve and develop their own culture. And the last one is right to constitutional remedies. Right to constitutional remedies empowers the citizens to move a court of law in case of any denial of the fundamental rights. Means जो आपको rights दिए गए हैं, अगर आपके उन rights को कोई deny करता है तो you can move to court. You can go to court. This procedure of asking the courts to preserve or safeguard the citizens' fundamental rights can be done in various ways. The courts can issue various kinds of writs. So, these are our 6 fundamental rights. Thank you for watching.